Wonderful good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to meet you again here in our Admirals morning briefing show. I'm really happy to have you here in this great show so we can talk about trading every single day. But more than that, and basically the question is, are you happy today? So that's my question for today. Are you happy today? Have you decided to be happy this morning and this day, wherever you are, by the way? So the best thing ever, here comes the thing. It is in your hand to decide if you are happy or not. Except you are healthy, by the way. If you have any bodily diseases, then it's a little bit hard. But by the way, everything is decided in your mind. So again, have you decided to be happy today? And if not, then now it's the time to decide to be happy today. And the decision is made in your mind. So if you talk right now to yourself, I am happy today, then you do it properly, then you feel it here, but it starts here, which means you have to say it. Okay, so I guess it's time to say it right now. 3, 2, 1, 0. I am happy today. So, and now if you do it properly, if you did it properly, then you feel it here. So guys, it's time to be happy today. So we can have a check on our charts. And I'm really happy that I can share my knowledge with you and I can share my precious lifetime with you, because you are, all of you guys, you are the most important people for me in my life, because this is my purpose of existence, to make you happy. Because if I'm watching myself, how I make you happy, it's like planting the right seeds in my mind, and I can realize and I'm aware to see happiness in my surrounding and in my environment. So let's go and to the charts. And thanks, first of all, to Admirals that we can make this show every morning again. Thanks to Anna, my lovely moderator in the back. Without her, the show wouldn't be possible. Thanks for that. Okay, now let's share the screen. And I have to fix my technical issues a little bit because I miss one screen. But I hope I will get a new screen latest on Thursday. So here we go. And today it's day trading time as well. Not only swing trading, we make day trading as well. Tina, wonderful good morning. So our leading topic today is how will Royal Bank of Australia affect Australian dollar, US dollar? This we have to consider in our show today. But first of all, let's talk about against the rules. Success is not a fantasy, it's a formula. And this show is streamed live on YouTube as well, guys. So, and if you watch it later on YouTube, or maybe right now live on YouTube, then you will find a button on your right side of the chart, of the screen, of the picture. You can subscribe it if you want. So you will never miss an episode, by the way. And we would appreciate it a lot if you give us a like, thumb up, or maybe thumb down, whatever is in your mind. Main thing, you come in action and give us a like. And if you have any questions or comments or something else, we'll find a commentary field below that video. So leave your comment there. We will see it and we will give you an answer as soon as possible. So, yeah. And guys, success is not a fantasy. It's a formula. And if you follow this show every morning, Monday to Friday, right before the markets open, 8:30 German time, then you will see it is possible to make money in a structured way. As a private trader, you know you don't influence the price. And you know if you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. Yeah, and probabilities are based on mathematical calculations. So, and good morning on YouTube, Reza, good morning. Mihai, wonderful good morning. And Barry, wonderful good morning. And all the other viewers on YouTube as well. Okay, by the way, that's the rules. We have a hit quote of almost 72%. That's the rules. Young trend, valid trend, young trend, out of the correction, and then we are waiting for the signal, and the signal finally is the Heikin-Ashi balance candle, so we can open a trade if you see exactly that rules. And by the way, if you work with those rules, it's a kind of calm, freedom, or maybe then maybe a frog turns into a real prince. This is really cool, because if you follow the rules, it's not longer than kind of guessing. No, it's when a frog turns into a real prince. You don't have to kiss her. No, not really. But it's enough if you check the rules, if you follow the rules, then I promise a frog turns into a real prince. Maybe you can kiss it, but it's not necessary. It's only enough if you follow the rules. So, Ubongenge, wonderful good morning. I hope I said it correctly. Ubongene, wonderful good morning, wherever you are. Nice to have you in this show. So by the way, guys, if you think this show is nice, if you think this show can help people to become successful in trading, then invite your people, share that screen, share that link of the show to all your people, because I am sure that all people deserve to make money in trading. Invite them to Admirals, open a real account, put a little bit deposit on it, and then we can trade in Forex market together. And I promise you, we will become successful together, because it's not over until we win. And this is great motivation every morning. So, and if you have any questions, so feel free, send an email to livetrading@admiralmarkets.com. Or if you want to follow my person, then you can do it on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or my new baby, twitch.tv/DowHowTrader. It's a free of charge. It's a real live trading room where you can see how I manage my trades of Admirals on MetaTrader 5. Okay, so if you want to look at it, this is, so actually there's no live streaming because this show is only streamed on YouTube and of course on Zoom, by the way. So what do we expect today? Because you know, today we have Australian rate decision we had, and they left the rate at 0.1. There are just only new upcoming news events. That's the flash estimate, euro area inflation, and then the unemployment numbers in Europe, by the way. Then GDP in this afternoon, 2:30 Canadian. Then USA comes up with the ISM report on business. So a little bit traffic today in the numbers. So what's about the Australian rate decision? So, and therefore we have to check the Australian dollar, US dollar. So here are the numbers. The Reserve Bank of Australia remained dovish in its guidance to financial markets at its board meeting Tuesday. So they left the official rate cash, its target for 3-year government, and they left it at 1.2. And interesting, the bonds, they retaining the guidance that official interest rates won't be raised until 2024 at the earliest. And this is really interesting. So, and here, what was the other one? So an important ongoing source of uncertainty is the possibility of significant outbreaks of the virus. Although this should diminish, it's more of the population is vaccinated. And this could have an influence, an effect on the future decisions of Royal Bank of Australia. So basically, nothing really important. And if we check right now, the market in Australian dollar, US dollar, let's open it, Australian US dollar. And yes, you know, we do it in 4-hourly chart. So, and here you can see, it's interesting where we are exactly in 4-hourly charts at the point of control. So, and the Royal Bank of Australia don't watch the chart at 4-hourly charts. They have a kind of clue at the daily chart. So where we are basically, so we are at the upper range of Australian, of this price level. But here you can see, this is really interesting. The current point of control in daily chart is at 0.7141. But you can see, actually, they grow up with the volume at the current price tableau at this stage here at 0.77. And this is really interesting. So what's about the trend? Yeah, the trend is still valid because as you can see, we didn't have a close below the last 0.3. So we are still in a facing upwards trend, but basically the decision has no impact on the current price because you see, they come up and to be honest, the normal moves a little bit up and down. You can see it maybe in 5-minute chart. So in 6:30 this morning, here we go. That was the decision this morning at 6:30. And you see what happened. That's really cool, right? You can see the price. And look at this one. The price jumped down exactly where? Yeah, the point of control. Really cool, right? Really, really cool. So this is another proof that you see we work with prices, nothing else. Nothing else, just only the price. And you see now we are circling around the point of control in 4-hourly chart. We are circling around the point of control, which means the current price is really, really fair valued. And therefore, there is nothing to do. So you see, so you can kind of have a kind of view at this news. So, and therefore, my question, Anna, we can, if you want, we can open the poll of today at this point, because I have a question for you, because we talk about the rate decision today. So my question is for you, how important, are news for private traders? What do you think? How important are news for private traders? Answer number 1 could be very important. Answer number 2, I don't care about news. Or maybe answer number 3, I'm not sure yet. So what do you think? And you can give me the number on YouTube as well. Yeah. Then, let's see. I kind of fight between answer number 1 and 2. Okay, we leave it a little bit open. I hope all of you can join this. So we have 15. So push the button, and it's completely anonymous. So no problem. Push the button. What's about your opinion about how important are news for private traders? Very important. I don't care about news, or I'm not sure yet. So push the button, all of you, so we have a completely overview about that. Okay, let's check the charts this morning, and we have a couple of trades still running. This is still Australian Swiss franc. Yeah, you see nothing actually changed. We are kind of in the correction. And you see the last correction led the price exactly to the last point too. Yeah, this is really, really interesting. Look, it's fine, right? Really, really cool. Therefore, you know how important the last 0.2 is. And you see they reached the last 0.2 almost exactly. This is really, really important. So actually, there's nothing to do for us. We want to sell half of the position the moment we reach the point of low, the point of high. And by the way, final target is still point of control. Yeah. So which means it needs all your power to not intervene into that trade. Yeah. Okay, let's go on. Australian Japanese yen. We opened the trade. Yeah, and you see today we are the lucky guys. The rate decision didn't have that impact like New Zealand dollar last time. You know, there was big impact, but today nothing, no impact, not really impact. And now this is a really interesting view, or maybe this is a kind of interpretation. So how important are news for private traders like rate decisions? For the question was private traders like you and me. So, and I can share my knowledge. For me, the outcome of the decision or any news, for me, is absolutely senseless. Absolutely. So my answer is, I don't care about it. So why? I can have an opinion, but I cannot influence the price. So where is the real cause? The real cause, like the Big Bang in trading, about news. What's the impact? What's the effect about news? Think it through. So what do you think? What is the real cause? Not the obvious thing you can read in the internet, online, something else. What's the real cause about news? What do you think? Type in the chat box. What do you think? What's the absolutely ultimate cause of news? Any news, by the way. What do you think? Type in the chat box. I think that the news are important, but it's good to know when the news will publish. Danny, that's great. So what do you think? Think it a little bit through. What is the real cause about any kind of news? So we have, I think, for those traders that work on the lower time frames, the news can have an impact, but that largely depends on your risk money management. Yeah. Encourage people to buy and sell. Oh, I love you guys. So it influenced the market. Cool. News are good if you want to sell something. The big elephants want to make money. You used to think too much obviously, guys. So let's go to the basement where we can put the light on. Yeah. So what's the real cause of news? The real cause is just bringing movement into the market, because only those guys, they know the number before, they can have a positive, they can have an advantage about the numbers. Is that true? Is that true? Think it through. Think it through. When do you can have an effect on the price, especially in trading or in Forex market? When there's only one chance. The moment your ship is big enough, like the Ever Given in the Suez channel, you know, then you can stand query into the channel and then you can have an impact. But as long as your ship is not big enough, maybe you can know the numbers before they will published, but you cannot transfer it into the market, into your accounts. By the way, it's forbidden. It's insider news. That's forbidden, by the way. But as long as your ship is not big enough, cannot have any advantage about that, because the market, and we talk about around $6 billion, not million, not American billions, real $1 billion every single day traded in Forex market. So now imagine how huge your account must be to have an impact and to have an effect directly on the price on the right side. It's almost not possible, almost, unless they have a relation to each other and they can influence the price and your ship is big enough. So think it really true. You have to learn to go deeper in your way of thinking to figure out the real cause. So news only have the task or the job. Let's take job. News only have the job to bring movement into the market. Don't forget, everything is based on the book map. And if you want to sell something, you need buyers. And if you want to buy something, you need sellers on the other side. Whatever you see in the market, it's always the same tenet, buyers and sellers, balance. That's what's happening in market. So, and if you are a huge trader, or if you are a kind of company or something else like that, and you want to force the market to buy or to sell, you come up with news. That's the point. And that's the only real cause of any kind of news, that they bring movement to the markets. But you cannot predict the outcome of the predictions, of the expectations of the market. Sometimes they hit the expectations and sometimes they're disappointed. Even they have the completely same numbers. It's always the interesting part on which situation the news hit the market and if they hit the expectations or not. So again, the question, how important are news for private traders? Not really. Only if you know when they will be published. Because if you are a day trader in lower time frames, that numbers could destroy your account if you have a incorrect money management or stop loss, not having a stop loss, by the way. In higher time frames like 4-hourly chart or daily chart, who cares? You cannot predict the numbers. You cannot, it's senseless to interpret the numbers because it's only interesting for the huge ships in the market. So we don't have any huge, big ships, okay? So don't be afraid about numbers. Stay on the sideline. Don't open a trade close to publishing the numbers, close to the event. So yesterday we avoid to open trades in Australian dollar. So but today numbers are out. So we need no impact. You see, look the chart, nothing happens, by the way. So in my private opinion, the answer is really clear. I don't care about news because I know the real cause of any news. Especially this thing is really important about shares like maybe Tesla or Bitcoin or GameStop or whatever it is. News have only the job to force the market to do something that the big buyers and the big sellers can buy or sell. Think it through. It's really, really interesting. And if you learn to think in that way, then you are focused on the important things in trading: price and trend. And that's all what you have to do as a private trader. So this is Australian dollar, Japanese yen. We stuck to the rules. because we speculating on the trend continuation. So we set the soft stop here at around about 84.53. The real stop is below the last 0.3. So actually nothing happened. Let it run. Euro Australian dollar, we are circling around the entry. Basically, we expect that we finally will reach the point of control. So actually there is nothing to do for us. Then we have Euro Canadian dollar. We are circling around our soft stop. We are a little bit in loss here, by the way. So therefore nothing to do. So Euro Swiss franc, we come closer to our soft stop, but nothing happened. We made money already because we sold partially profit here, and we are in profit. There is nothing to do. So let it run, okay? Let it run. Fine, right? British pound, US dollar, it's really cool, yeah? If you trust the system, you can make money. Yeah, you see, and this is why I used to say you have to be more powerful. You have to be strong enough for trading that you can hold it out, such situation in the market. Yeah, and that's really cool. So you see, we make money and let it run. Yeah, there is actually nothing to do. Maybe, yeah, do we have a trend continuation right now? Yeah, so let's see. We have to, let's draw the netway movement, correction, then the big move, then the correction, and the move. So now no close, no close. Here we go. There is the close. Now that's the last 0.3. And now here we see a trend continuation right now. That's really cool. So now we have to wait if we will see a higher breakout, or maybe we'll see high volume, then the price will go up and up and up. So, and basically there is actually nothing to do for us at the moment. So what's on my watch list? Still US dollar, Canadian dollar. Just look at this one. Amazing, right? Really amazing. And you know why? Look at this one. I show you. Look, the US dollar, Canadian dollar. Do you see that? 94%. It was yesterday. I guess I have new numbers today. Let's see. I love my partners. So here we go. Tuesday, what do we have here? US dollar, Canadian dollar, 94, still 94%. Jesus Christ. Yeah, look at this one. Jesus. No wonder that the price is going down. Even we are deep in the green zone. As long as you can see the private traders are fighting against the price and fighting against the trend, the price will still falling down, I promise. Euro New Zealand dollar, yeah, as I said, I want to see a smaller secondary trend which is facing upwards, and then well, let's wait. New Zealand Swiss franc, it's the same. We had a small loss. We are waiting that the price will turning, and then we can go down again. And yeah, here, cool. I want to show you this one. This is a daily chart trade. I want to introduce you. This is a Nikkei Index. So first of all, point of control is damn it far away, 21,000 roundabout. So, and here you can see we have a lovely trend. We see a correction which ran deeper than 38%. And now here we go. Here we have the balance candle. So how we can manage this? Yes. So set a pending order below that balance candle. Yeah. Set your stop, real stop above the last 0.3. Calculate your money you want to invest in that trading idea. No risk. Because in worst case, you know before what you want to lose. Yeah. So just what you are ready, what you're willing to invest in your trading idea, okay? And the soft stop, yeah? The soft stop we set exactly above the last 0.3 with a question mark, yeah? So this is a great idea. If you can bear it with your account, then you can do it. And you know, guys, we are day traders since a couple of weeks. Look at this one. Yeah. And on last Friday, we make a little bit more money. And now here we go. So, and last 2 weeks when we started, yeah, when we started, here we go. So what's the current trend right now? So the downtrend is over. We have a new uptrend right now, which means here was a close. We reached again the point of control. Cool, right? Really cool. Really cool. So if you have that in your mind, trading is just a kind of craft. No secret, no miracle, nothing, just a craft you can learn. And the human part, for that you have Admirals and me, and we will train you to become stronger and stronger and become successful with trading. And as a consequence, you can change everything in your life. You can be the best example for your family, and you can leave a great legacy in your own life. But we have to be the exception in this world. So now let's go on. Market is going up. So what we have to do here right now, to be honest, nothing. Why? It's an old trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are in a 6th move right now, and this trend is too old, so it has nothing to do. So, and yesterday, you know, we had a day off in USA. Today, they come back into the markets, and then we have to wait until the great traders of USA, from USA will come back into the markets, and they will have a huge impact when they started with the futures at 2:30 German time, and then we will see how is the market look like this afternoon. So how do we get the full training, please? If you follow this morning show, or maybe you can have your private mentor, by the way, then you can cut the way to your own success. Yeah, but best thing, you follow the YouTube channel of Admirals and you follow this morning show. And if you want, you can follow the Twitch room where I share kind of knowledge by me. But to be honest, as I used to say, if you want to cut the way to your success, take a mentor, invest in a mentor, as you would do it in every different job as well. But here, follow the YouTube channel of this great Admiral shows. We do it for you. Okay, so guys, I think that's a great thing what we can do, and we are waiting for a new trend in Dow Jones. And I'm not sure if I should add a second one to make day trading. I will think about it through, because you know, first of all, if you make day trading or swing trading, whatever you do, you have to follow all the time the law of probability, which means you cannot miss a signal. So why is it? And about that, I will talk to you tomorrow, guys. So I want to say thank you for your precious lifetime, and I hope you are happy today. Make the decision in your mind, send it to your heart, and show people how happy you are. Give them love and peace. And I promise you, it will come back to you. And with this in our mind, we can change the whole world. And this is what we have to do. And we will make Admirals great again, because we are the exception in trading, and we can do it, because it's not over until we win. Have courage and be kind, and may the force of the rules be with you. See you tomorrow.